My name is Nick, so usually you would hear Ben Smith at this time, but he is not with us this evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you. So it looks like Lasse Haverhals is about to set the first time lap, so he's going to come around in a 1:26.9. So he goes P1 for now. Schietto then comes through as well, so he goes a 1:26.9. And then Rayner was the 1:27.5. So the time's starting to filter in just through now. We'll see, we've got Funf Kulgenais. He sets a 1:26.2, so he goes top of the timesheets. So he's got to have a go at getting to that 1:25. Okay, as we watch Red Dog just come through Casio Square now. The final turn, crosses the line with a 1:27.9, so that's good enough for P11 for him. Yep, here we go. So he's about to cross the line, a 1:26.6, so that's good enough for P4. Right now we've got just under 9 minutes left, so we're just over the halfway mark. George, I've not seen this driver in the league before. Do you know anything about him? Oh, we see Will Ayres coming through Dunlop. He's lost it just as he's entered the corner there. Hasn't hit the wall, hasn't got any damage, so he'll be able to continue on.
Oh, Rogers.
1:26.1 from Henry Rogers, so almost dipping into the 1:25s as we see George go P15 with a 1:28.5. So we'll see what he can do. Will Ayres and Mike Edwards are the other two drivers that are yet to set a time. Adamar goes a 1:27.6, so good enough for P13 for him. As he blasts down the back straight, there's only one DRS zone on this entire track at the front straight. Can't do it along here, especially through the 130R, as he brakes nice and hard, nice and late for the Casio Square chicane. So we come around the final turn, and he's going to set a 1:26 flat. So almost into the 1:25s. So Funf Kulgenais is on provisional pole position right now. So he's definitely going to improve on his time. Didn't see the first sector. So it looks like he hasn't had any issues here through the final part of the lap. He goes a 1:26.7, so he improves slightly. He's in P5. So let's stick with him for now. So he's about to come through the Casio Square chicane. The sign of... I watched the 1989 Japanese Grand Prix on the weekend, actually. So as we see him go 2/10 faster, so 1:26.4 for Cornet. Lasse Haverhals, here we go. So he is 600th up on his best time. He's P7 with a 1:26.9. Had a bit of a brake lock up there coming into the chicane, so we'll see what he can do. If he can improve, he does. He still stays in P7. We've got Delta Lima coming through. He remains in 8th position. First righty boy. He's 3/10 up. He's in P17. He comes across the line with a 1:27.1, so he gets up into P8. Cool Beans has come into the pits, so I think he might have been giving him a tow. What about Rayner Zufor? He's had a very solid season so far, Rayner. Consistent points finisher. Good qualifier, 1:26.7, so he remains in 6th spot. I think that's it. I think we've got our grid. Might be Red Dog the only one left. Yeah. So it looks like it's Funf Kulgenais has taken pole position once again with a 1:26 flat. So the German is back, and he's on top. Yep, so we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Round 4 is underway, so it looks like Funf got a pretty good start. So did Henry Rogers. Cool Beans has moved up already into P2. He's challenging Henry Rogers. They go into the first turn. Froglet Bell's in there as well. Cornet's moved up into P5. Looks like Rayner Zufor's going around the outside of it's either Exotic or Lasse Haverhals. Makes a little bit of contact, but everyone seems to have made their way through turn 1 without any issue. I don't see any carbon fibre flying. Oh, there's a Racing Point who's just gone off. That was Red Dog, so he's dropped down into P19, and George has managed to finally get away as well. So Everyone's got away, no spinners, no crashes, no front wings missing, and we're racing. So, what did you see, Giamma?
Corne is trying to overtake Frog, and he's done it. Yeah.
Yep, so he's got him through as they've gone through the center S's there. So nice work from Corne. So he's up in the P4. Corne making his move up the field. He's only 4/10 now behind Cool Beans as they go through Spoon Curve. We'll see if he can get a bit of a run on Cool Beans in the Red Bull. Corne raced in the Red Bull last season, so he'd be pretty familiar with that car as they come through the 130R. Looks like he's got a pretty good run on him. Not close enough yet to get to make a move through Casio Square. I dare say there'll be a move imminent as Funf sets the fastest lap for 130.3. He's 1.2 seconds ahead of Henry Rogers, who is followed by Cool Beans a further 2 seconds down the road. And then the man that we've been talking about is Corne. As they come up through Dunlop Curve, you might want to have a look into, set him up, have a look into the hairpin, the left-handed hairpin, as Cool Beans gets a little bit out of shape after Degnal 1 there. Does that open up the door? It does for Corne. He's going to go down the inside, turn 11 at the hairpin, the left-hander, a little bit of a brake lock up, but that doesn't deter him. He moves into P3, so nice move from the Dutchman. Cool Beans has got a little bit out of shape coming out of Degnal 1 there, and that was enough to let Corne through. So nice driving from the Dutchman. He's going to give chase now to Henry Rogers, who's a further 2.6 seconds up the road. Vit, what's happened, Vit? Oh no! So he's coming through the center S's. That was just through the second part of it. So he's spun around. He's dropped down to P17. Organised. So false alarm.
Righty boy probably is trying the move.
Let's see if he can pull it off. He's got Exotic in front of him as well there. Not close enough going through the chicane. So this is a good little four-way battle between Exotic, Delta Lima, Righty Boy. As we see, Delta Lima moves past Exotic down into turn 1. Righty Boy's going to try and take advantage of that as well. Ooh, he almost makes contact at the back. Dommy Lee's right behind him as well. So he's getting in on this action too. So Exotic's doing a great job of keeping Righty Boy behind him, and Dommy Lee's just dropped off this group a little bit on those hard tyres. Let's see, can Righty Boy send it into turn 1? He's looking to get down the inside. Exotic leaves him room. Good driving from these two, and Righty Boy is able to take that position, so he moves up into P9. So good driving from Exotic. Didn't squeeze him too tight, and they can both continue on racing. So good job from him.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a second. We've got Dommy Lee just putting the pressure on Exotic now in P10. It's a little bit of oversteer out of that corner. Exotic. Dommy Lee's got a good run on him along the front straight. He's able to go around the outside. So nice move from Dommy Lee on those hard tyres. Oh no, Rain has turned around. That's through the center S's.
Yeah.
Oh, I just caught the very last part of it. Dommy Lee.
Delta Lima is pitting.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've got our first pit stop of the race. So it's Delta Lima. Sounds like Kira agrees with that strategy as well. So it's a little bit early for the softs. He's gone to the hards though. Those hards will get him home without any issues at all. What's he going to go to? He's going to go to the hards as well. So it looks like the soft hard strategy is the one to be on today. Lasse Haverhals is pitted as well. So he has, let's see what he goes to. He goes to the medium tyre. So I would have thought the soft medium would be the strategy to go. Eventful, we've had some good racing, but no incidents to report. Corne going around the outside of Adamar up the back straight. Does that pretty easy, well before the 130R. It's not a place that you want to be going too wide. And he moves up into P7. Oh, he's gone around. That's Dunlop. So very easy to do through there. Will's holding his own though. So Will's fast in his own right. Can be a little bit inconsistent. But yeah, he's doing all right against Henry Rogers right now. See, Henry's going to go around the outside into Casio Square chicane. That's a nice move from Henry Rogers there. That was really well done.
Very wholesome.
Yeah, he needed to do that. He was fully committed as well. So he moves into P3. Cornet is just behind his teammate Will Ans, so they're usually in a party together. So I dare say Cornet will be advising Will to get out of the way when you see me coming through. Cool Beans though, he's in P7. He is renowned for not getting any penalties. He's penalty free right now, and he's just moved up into P6 past Adamar. So nice move by Cool Beans. You see poor Van Rocco gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So he won't be particularly happy with that. He's down in P15. So he's just moved to the hard tyres as well. So
I don't know why Frog Label is struggling here, because I think that potentially it could be one of the top 3 drivers in the league, and I don't know, maybe he doesn't like the track very much.
yeah, possibly. It's that sort of, some tracks are better suited to drivers than others. You see Rayner running very wide through the final turn out of the Casio Square chicane. He's going to go down the inside though of Exotic. He is able to complete that going through turn 1, turn 2. So Rayner Zufall moves up into P13.
Nice one.
Oh no, I think Van Rocco's out.
Oh,
dear.
Was my man here.
All right,
On the other hand, Delta Lima. I was looking at Delta Lima because thinking about that Atomar and Willans, and also Domi Lee.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, but we've got a safety car here. That was perfect for Domi Lee.
Oh,
so he's
incredible.
gone. So that was Van Rocco who set off the safety car. So Funf is pitted, Willans is pitted, Domi Lee, as well as Cool Beans and Adamar. Cornet's just picked up a 3-second time penalty as well. So the cars in P1, P2 both have penalties. Domi Lee.
Delta Lima is going on.
Oh, here we go. So Delta Lima's continue to go through. So he's only got 6-lap-old hards. So that's probably the best decision for him to make. He's going to have some fast drivers behind him though. Funf is out in 3rd. I don't think Mike was going to do that. Oh, as we see Henry Rogers. So a bit of an excursion there. I don't know what happened. He's just trying to keep
yes, lost one position, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So, and he's been hit again by Will Ans. So, I have no idea. Will Ans has got a 5-second time penalty for it. I have no idea what is going on between those two. But this will be good. This is the battle that we've wanted, isn't it? Cornet versus Funf.
Yeah, incredible.
For the win. For the lead. So let's see, these are two of the fastest drivers in the league, if not the 2 fastest. Maybe Giamma, would you be the 3rd fastest? Would we say that?
I don't think.
All right, so safety car fitted. Henry Rogers just picked up another time penalty as well. But here we go. So Cornet gets back underway. Funf is giving chase, goes around the outside of turn 1. No, he can't pass him through there. So they're all coming through now. Delta Lima's dropped down into P3. So into P4. So Domi Lee was able to take him through the first turn there. Cornet's able to keep Funf behind him. I reckon Cornet really, really wants this after last week. He wants to prove how fast he really is. Will Ans coming through Dunlop. Looks like there's a Ferrari in there as well. That's ghosted out, but everyone's managed to get going again on the restart. This is Adamar and Lasse Haverhals as well going at it. Big boy gets a 3-second time penalty. Henry Rogers has dropped down into P7. Just waiting for those intervals to come through. But it's Cornet keeping Kunst behind him. Domi Lee. Quick Adama moves past Henry Rogers. So Henry Rogers is dropping down. I wonder if he's got some damage. Oh, he does. So he's got a broken, his front wing end plate is missing. So that's the cause for him to be dropping down as Red Dog picks up. Delta Lima! Oh no! Man. Oh, Delta Lima going through the two Degners. He's lost it. So he was on for a good result, but unfortunately he's dropped it through the Degners, and he's dropped all the way down. Now. Yeah, I think we were all cheering him on for a potential podium, but that's now gone. That's a rare. Oh, that's a big crash. Rainer Zufall going through the 130R, so he's out. God. Will we get a safety car? Yes, we will. So we've got a safety car, full course yellow. Frog LaBelle's just taking advantage. That was perfect time for him. So he's just pitted. I just picked up right at the very end of Rainer Zufall, so I don't know exactly what happened there, but I don't know if he made contact. Frog LaBelle's replacing his wing, so I don't know if that was, I don't know if he saw the safety car and went in. So Delta Lima, he's pitting as well, but it was too late for the front guys to pit to take advantage of the safety car. That would. But what I do know is we are about to go back racing for 2 laps under full racing conditions. So it's Funf Kulgenais is going to lead us away for lap 26 to 27. Cornet is going to give him chase down the front straight. It's Domi Lee after that in P3. Cool Beans in P4 as we see George is ghosting out, thankfully. Will Anns in P5 there. Adamar coming through as well, so he's having a strong race. The 2 Husk drivers going at it. That's Lasse Haberhals in P7. Exotic in P8 as Lasse Haberhals trying to make it move. Oh! He loses it through the center. S is under the restart. He's ghosted out, so he's going to drop all the way down into P15. That moves Big Boy 85 up into P8, so nice driving from him. Domi Lee and Cool Beans received more penalties as well for corner cutting. Shiedo's in up in P9. Delta Lima is already back in P10. He's pitted for a fresh set of softs, so he was on those hard tyres. So we'll see where he can come out. Exotic and Kulgenais, only drivers without penalties in the top 10. But it's this man here. He's pulled out a second gap already over Cornet. Domi Lee, can he give chase to Cornet? Let's check. But it's this man, Funf Kulgenais, has managed to keep himself out of all of the action that's happened behind him. He's remained penalty free. So Funf Kulgenais takes home the Japanese Grand Prix for SFR. Cornet comes home in second on the track. So does Domi Lee, comes home in third. Cool Beans in fourth. We're going to have to wait for all the penalties to work themselves out. Willans drops down into P7. Adamar up into P5. Big Boy with a great finish in P6, and we'll go through the rest. So congratulations to Funf Kulgenais for taking out the win. I think Cornet remains second and Domi Lee remained third. Cody's driver of the day is Domi Lee, and you know what? I would have to agree with that as well. Cracking drive there from the Englishman from Nemesis Racing League, filling in this week. What a race. But that's our podium. So Funf, Cornet, and Exotic are the top 3. Domi Lee's finished 4th. Adamar P5. Big Boy, Frog LaBelle, Cool Bean, Shadow, Will Lands rounds out the top 10. Mike Edwards, Delta Lima just missed out on points. Red Dog, Righty Boy, Lasse Haverhals, George, Rainer Zufall, Rogers, Van Rocco, and Vit last position, DNF. But